All right, boys. We're in Nashville, Tennessee. Tae Davis, boy, Slade with me. Slade, back on the pod. How
like I
looking
never left.
sharp, baby.
Well, you know,
looking sharp. I need to get me one of these.
Different career now. You gotta at least look the part. I may not be able to do the part.
I told Todd Anderson, maybe I could sell fucking water to the ocean, dude. I know you can't too.
Yeah.
Save what you buy.
Save. What do you call it? Sell some glasses to a blind man.
Wow.
Is that crazy?
Is that a type of value?
No.
Is that a value?
It's only number 2 drink, so we're.
Well,
we'll see.
I'm not gonna lie. I just took a piss just now, and I was like,
"Oh, you broke the seal." Yeah,
I was like, "Yo."
That's your orange, wasn't it?
Shit, it looked like the fucking yellow Gatorade, baby. I haven't slept worth shit. I slept for 2 hours on an red eye tonight.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know. I'm psycho.
Yeah,
you're on your way to have an apple juice right now.
So I'm.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the. When you're in the locker room and they got the little urinometer and it's clear, blah blah. I'm in the brown where it says like not accountable. I'm on that side right now.
Yeah, man, it all happens to us.
I think
I'm counting. I could drive the 8500 right now if I had to, but it is what it is. Tay, appreciate you sliding today.
Oh, man, appreciate y'all having me.
Let's start from the beginning, okay? So you end up going to Tennessee, Chattanooga. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Tell me about your recruiting journey. Tell me about how you ended up there. Like coming out of high school, is that where you expected to play? Like, what were the vibes? How'd things go? What was your journey there?
I mean, I think it's just like any other kid. You know, you kind of go through it. And back then, you didn't have all the social media 707. Like, you had to go to the camps.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't go to any of the camps really. I probably went to a few, but I mean, at that point, like, I was, you couldn't tell me I wasn't going to go to Bama. Like, all my boys was, highly recruited, and I figured I'll be one of the next, and it just didn't work out that way.
Mm-hmm.
I hurt my junior year, kind of missed 8 or 9 games, and that, slowed down recruiting, and I pretty much got the chat off of my senior year of film. Like, just playing safety and just kind of going crazy at that point. But that still wasn't even on my radar. Like, I didn't even know Chat had a football team when they recruited me. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, it was wild. But no, man, I took my official visit there. Felt comfortable, and really liked what they were saying, like where the program was headed in terms of school. Like, they had very top notch. Like, it was the best of the best in terms of a degree, and I ended up committing on my official and just canceled the rest of my visit and just like rocked out with that.
Yeah.
So
you know just as well. It's if you can play, it don't matter.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. And I know growing up Bama, just like growing up in Louisiana, it's LSU. Growing up Bama, you got to go to Bama or Auburn. There are 2 options there.
Yeah, you only got one option. You get none.
Right. Yeah. It's a better option, no doubt. But that's tough. But anyways, what you got?
How about, so your time there obviously worked out. You made it to the league.
Yeah.
Tell me about your post-college career going into the draft. Was your expectations to get drafted? Were you thinking that you were going to be a late round dude? Were you knowing you were going to go, a certain time? Or like, what was the talk, agent-wise, all that shit?
Honestly, man, like, shit, I didn't think I was going to the league, to be being honest. I mean, the first 3 years at Chat, I was a backup safety. And we had a good coaching staff come in, and they talked about switching me to linebacker because we had some guys that were hurt, and they were just like, this would be my best shot to make it to the next level. And I laughed at them in that case. I was like, y'all bullshit me. I'm not going to the league. It's cool. Like, I'll, play my last year, go to grad school, and,
start life.
Start life. And it was like, we'll see who'd be laughing at the end. And I was like, all right, like, whatever. But no, man, it wasn't until halfway through my senior year, we were actually heading up to a game. We were heading up to Wofford. And I had a agent DM me, and he was just like, congrats on getting invited to the NFLPA game. I said, the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So I asked my, our head guy at the time that was like all over our pro personnel. And so I was like, yo, like, what is this? And he just looks at me. He was like, don't say shit. Come straight to my room, and we're going to talk about all of this. So that's what we do. And he was just like, so yeah, you did get invited. This is one of the, one of the top 3 big, all-star games. You got the Senior Bowl, you got East and West Toronto, you have the NFLPA game.
Mm-hmm.
We were holding off to tell you until we got your official invitation, all this different stuff. But you have a great chance to make it to the next level. I still didn't believe him. I was like, whatever. And he was just like, if you go out here and, you playing like a pussy, then I'm going to put my foot up your ass.
Right.
And I
Real
went out and
spill,
balled,
though.
I went out, balled out, did what we had to do, and like, shit, man, it just started kind of like taking off from there. And like, at that time, people were hitting me up more and more, talking about want to talk and, about agent talk and everything like that. And I had no clue what was going on. Like, no clue. I was like, what is going on? So I ended up, picking up a guy, like right after my season. Shit felt like I was going on like an official visit. Like I was flying up to Chicago and then doing this and doing that. Like,
Right.
it was cool. But man, like, I mean, at that point, it was just flying. But even doing like through all of that, I still didn't believe that I was like going to make it to the league.
Yeah.
And it was probably until after the NFLPA game when I got out there and like as a small school kid, you seen all these guys. You got guys from like Florida, like the SECs, like you got like all these teams, and you're like, shit, like, I mean, I play ball, but I still watch out on TV. Like I know what y'all about.
Mm-hmm.
And once I kind of got out there and started playing, I was like, I can play with these guys too.
Right.
And that's when I was like, all right, maybe I do have a shot, but I just never fully like believed it until it actually happened. Like, and that was the day. It was day 3. I had a few teams call and they were telling me that they were going to draft me today, and I kept it to myself because I didn't want to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, that's like that whole day. I'm just like on pins and needles, and I'm like, fuck, like what's going on?
Draft party?
Dude,
Yeah,
hardest day of my
the
life.
coaches, the coaches
stop.
there chat, they was like, oh, let's do it. It'll be great for recruiting. We're gonna bring recruits through. And I was like, I don't want to do this
Nah.
because I hate like doing anything in the spotlight. And I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Well, I didn't get drafted, so that was embarrassing. I was pissed. But I mean, I think that was something that was still cool because like my family could have got a chance to enjoy the recruits. Like it kind of helped the guys out, the team out. I got some commits. But
Wait, your draft party was a recruitment party also?
No, they just kind of stopped by and just like, hey, like this is one of our guys.
Here's what could possibly happen if you come here.
Yeah.
It's kinda
I'm gonna
strange.
count that.
But yeah, man. So like we did that, and at this point, like I'm pissed. I go back to my room, and I was this close to like just turning my phone off completely. And I probably say it's probably like 30 minutes after the draft ended, phone just starts ringing off, and it was like different teams like, hey man, like we're sorry you weren't able to pick you up, but we want to sign you as like highly touted undrafted free agent. And at this point, I'm just like, okay, where the fuck do I fit? So I'm talking with my agent and everything, and one team stood out. And it was the only team that sent both of their linebacker coaches at the time to work me out and like have private meetings with me. That was the New York Giants.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just telling me, that was like, man, like our last pick was the early fifth round. Like you could have been any of those picked, afterwards. So for us, you're just not a roster filler. Like you're a priority. We have a plan for you. We know exactly what we want to do with you, and we think you have a shot to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
And after I heard that, I was like, fuck it, I guess I'm headed to New York.
Yeah,
Right.
and not a bad place to go.
Right.
No, not at all.
So,
Not at all.
that's how I became a Giant, man, and like that's what started off my career.
Well, I mean, before we get into kind of like once you got there, it's funny because a lot of similarity between us, but also like very opposite. I knew I was going to leave. Like there was no doubt. You're talking about how like man, like Lee's cool, right? But I'm probably not going.
Right.
To me, it was like I'm going because I've had people tell me that I wasn't going to do one thing, and I did it.
Right.
Whether it's one going to play at Bama, one going to start, yada yada. I've talked about that plenty of times.
Facts.
But I was like, I'm going to the league no matter what. I'm getting drafted. But I didn't have this redshirt junior, my 4th year like I wanted it to. Obviously, I had some dudes around me my whole career.
Facts.
But it's funny because like you're talking about coming from a smaller school and being around guys from the SEC or the Big Ten or ACC, guys with higher competition, I guess you call it. And you're like, I could play with these dudes. And for me, I'm coming from Bama. It's like I've been playing against the best DBs and defense every day my whole life. These guys ain't got shit on me. You know what I mean? But you have to have that mindset. But when you talk about that draft party, that third day,
Right.
because I'm hoping, if we're being honest, the only team that worked me out was the Patriots.
Right.
Mac being there, Damian Harris, Anthony Jennings, Christian Barmore. There's some other guys that I may kind of glance over a little bit, but it was very deep Bama.
Right.
And I'm like, Mac's my best friend. I played with him. Damien is one of my best friends. Played with him. There's no doubt they worked me out. The only team that worked me out. They had 3 6th-round picks and 1 7th-round pick.
Also,
yeah, stereotypical.
come on now. Come on now.
Hey,
Come on now.
I was thinking. I wasn't gonna say it. I was thinking.
Let me fucking say it. Let me say
it
it.
was coming. No, I was getting there. Trust me.
Come on.
I fit their stereotypical receiver to a T. And that's how they had all that success. Amendola, Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, Chris Hogan.
All those motherfuckers.
Bunch of short, hard-ass white boys. That's it. And
They'll
look.
route your ass up.
Shit
It
works.
don't matter.
It-
If you can play, you can play. I don't care
Facts.
where you're from, what you look like. But so all of that, right? All of that's coming to my mind. I'm like,
Yeah.
surely they're going to draft. Like, there's no way they don't.
Right.
Well, 7th round comes, and I think Jacksonville reached out, and I'm getting a call in the 7th round. I don't even know if they still have a pick or not.
Yeah.
And like, hey, Slade, we want to sign you and draft. And I'm like, why don't you just pick me? If you want me that bad, pick me. I'm like, well, we don't have any more picks. I'm like, shit. And then you talk about when the draft ended. Talk about some of the most stressful 30
My
minutes
brother,
of my
went
life.
through it 2 months ago.
And I try to tell you,
frenzy, bro.
I try to tell you and him, like,
Yeah, I know.
hey, look, I hope you get drafted. That's great. 6th, 7th round, you might as well be undrafted, but
Yeah, at
at least
point.
you get there's a little bit more.
You can just say you got
Your
drafted.
name call, yeah. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
And you get a little
depends on the
extra-
draft because they might be talking about Shador on this draft, even though it's the fucking
Yeah,
7th round.
yeah, 100%. But also, you get a little extra money in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
I got 7 bands. That's it.
Shit, you got more than me.
Really?
Bro, my signing bonus was $5K.
Hey.
Add that in with New York taxes.
Oh,
So you got $800?
You get
Shit,
rent.
maybe
You
I
get.
probably got a per diem at the end of the day. Like that was pretty.
You can't
much
even
it.
pay for rent with your signing bonus up there in
Probably
New
go
York.
to dinner in New York with with this shit at the time.
Especially how we go to dinner.
Plus an Uber. Plus an Uber. God damn.
But yeah, man, it's crazy because, my mindset was like, I'm going to play 10 years in the league.
Right.
And, I'm trying to kind of bring it together with us. It's like, regardless of me or you thought we were going to go to the next level and achieve all the success and goals. And obviously you're still in the dream, you're still playing and you're still chopping wood and, trying to get back and, coming from an injury and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy because you never really realize how just I don't even know how to describe it. Just this business is crazy.
No,
it is tough. It is cutthroat. That's a good
very
word.
cutthroat. It'll put you through it, man. And honestly, I think which I'm sure we'll get into it, but early on, I wouldn't say I struggled because it was his own mindset.
Yeah.
You think about it, man. I mean, shit, my best games at Chat was always our money games.
Right.
Against the Alabamas, the LSU. I was always my best games.
Playing the best competition.
So what does it matter?
And it didn't matter. I mean, because when you think about Bama football, that was pretty much a competition. We played, of course, we played Bama. I played against Marley. I played against all these different guys, and I was like, oh, this is nothing.
Right.
But it was just still that mental factor that just kind of gets you. Okay, I'm going up. They already count you out because they think competition level. Now you just
Right.
okay, can I really do this? And I mean, for me, that was the biggest thing. It was damn, I know I can play, but especially but can I do it? Especially being a linebacker. I only had 1 year playing linebacker, and then I get to the league, and I'm like, oh shit! When I got there at first, I probably couldn't even draw over front. That's how crazy it was.
You
I was
just went out there
on
and played football.
Straight instincts.
Yeah.
And as a guy like that, and you get straight to the next level, there's really no time to kind of get have you learn and kind of just fish your way through. You gotta go, man. And that shit was it was like a deer in headlights almost. But it was something that I embraced, and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, full fucking speed, and whatever happens, happens. And shit, here we are, a few years later. So
talking about full fucking speed when he run down kickoff. That's a demon right there. That's a different animal. I've seen the film. I've seen it in person. That's kind of what even I had to do. Unfortunately, wasn't able to, because that's one thing. I played kickoff. I was the one that spilled the wedge. I'm a crash dummy. But I get to the league, and now there's guys that are 6'4" that run 4.3s and 250 that can do that too, and probably do just a bit. So I'm SOL. I'm my only luck is returning and punts and kicks.
Yeah.
Tay, when they Google you, one thing that pops up is your nickname is the Human Torpedo.
Wait, who said? I don't know.
You know that one?
No, I didn't know that about that.
Well, I mean, that makes sense to me.
That is
I'm
Is your real first name Octavius?
Yeah, that's you gonna have to cut that out.
Nobody. You can't be saying my man's government name.
So, Social ends at 1168.
Who?
Your social security number? I'm kidding,
We're
bro.
good. We're good.
No,
We're
no,
good.
I'm not kidding.
Mic'd up.
I always do my research on the dudes I'm
No,
interviewing.
you're good.
And bro, literally, the human torpedo.
Hey, that's badass.
He's humble.
You guys started merchandise.
Oh, that's pretty bad. I didn't know about that.
You didn't know that?
No, bro.
You look. I look myself up all the time.
No, like they used to just call me like the This sounds so bad. I promise we weren't doing anything crazy at chat. But
What did they call you,
I
Tae?
don't know about
they
that.
just called me the bounty hunter, bro. Like, I would just go out there and
Taking
take
heads?
souls. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you go out there and take souls.
You had to.
Yeah.
That's what got you.
That's a better
here.
nickname than human torpedo.
I mean, yeah.
That's,
bro, like,
that's more scary.
So that's kind of like how they got into my feeding. I got like a whole alter ego thing that I always do.
Oh.
That's why it started. It originated back in chat. But like, no, man. I mean, shit. When you were playing safety at 215 pounds, like people are scared of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like my favorite safety was Cam Chancellor. If I tell you like anything, so that's how I was trying to play. I mean, I'll go
Come
out there,
downhill.
I'll hit a guy, get a
Man
stinger, go out for a play or two, come right back in, get another. Like that was just me.
Fuck
Probably
it.
how I ended up at linebacker, but yeah.
Right. Let me throw about 20 more pounds on you and let you play a little closer to the line.
I'm pretty like that senior year. I was playing linebacker at 215.
Wow.
That's crazy. You could fly around though.
Oh, I was flying around, but the moment they got their hands on me, I was SOL.
Yeah, especially
But, I
the
mean,
big boys in the SEC.
They taught me how to like. I learned quick how to get them off me though, so
Yeah.
that helps.
Wow.
What was your welcome to the league moment?
Let's see here. I mean, we got a few, but
Sure.
I know it was like late into the season. We're playing Washington Redskins. I'm gonna say Redskins because that's what it was back in the day.
Yeah, probably they're probably
And,
gonna change it back to be honest.
Yeah, they need to.
Yeah, that's
feel
ridiculous.
But it was. I'm trying to think of the tight end. Jordan Reed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Tight end.
Sounds right.
Catch the ball at the flats. He doesn't see me, and I'm just screaming. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna whack his ass. And I'm like, all right, he's about to turn it full up the field. He kind of turns around, quick dead leg, and like I hit a clump of grass. I just kind of fall.
Oh shit!
And he's just up the field. He gets tackled, but it's on their sideline, and I'm just like, fuck. Everyone's like, oh, good shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck me. I was like, first reaction was, I hope the boys back at home didn't see it because I'm getting flamed in the group. message
Yeah,
right now.
no doubt.
And he just comes over and he was like, it's good, bro. It happens to us both, and just like smacked me on the ass. And I was like,
God damn.
I'm here.
I'm gonna get a flag now at this point. Like, you can't look on me like that. No.
Did
But
you,
no,
did
man,
you
that
retaliate?
Nah, I couldn't, man. I
Yeah, yeah.
Can't eat that fine.
That was that
I
was
couldn't
rookie
because
year.
I made
Yeah.
that mistake. I look over at the field and you just got the coach and you just.
yeah. Don't make this worse. Don't make it bad.
I know,
worse.
man. So I was just like, I'm gonna have to just take this one on the chin and just okay, next play, just keep going. So, but yeah, man, like I really haven't had like no really, really bad moments. More like some funny ones.
Yeah,
But
that
that one kind of ate at me a little bit just because it was on their sideline. And the one thing I hate when people talk shit to me.
Yeah.
Like it don't get me out my game, but like it just for some reason it strikes a nerve in my head. And yeah, man, I just don't fuck with it.
Don't fuck with it.
You're making them play, 10 times out of 10 at chat. You know what I mean? And then them dudes. I mean, we got a kid right now, and Ryan Williams.
Yeah.
He's the fastest I've seen instinctually, like grow. Like he's instinctual, like the.
Well, look at the play against
vision.
Bama this last. I mean, against Georgia this
I
last
mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like obviously, as you get, you go higher competition. The higher levels you play at, your instincts become quicker, more natural. And Jordan Reed being a tight end in the league, I can't remember how long how long he's been by the time you played him, but he felt he felt that presence. He knew you were coming. And that's one thing, like, just talking about the kid, I mean, his instincts are insane. So, like, but a lot of times that doesn't develop until, junior year, senior year of playing ball, especially if you're playing at a high level. Yeah. And it's cool, though, too, kind of unrelated to what we just discussed, but, we got another guy coming on here, Julius Chestnut. Shout out, Julius. What's up, man? So, me and Julius trained for the combine and, being from Sacred Heart, like, small school at Chattanooga, like you look at those guys and you may not think, okay, he looks the part, but does he really got it? You know what I mean? Because he should, if he is going to make it to the league, and this is where my mindset's changed. You know, like I've seen guys come from very small schools and make it, and you know that's why that was always the cliche thing. No matter where you play, they'll find you if you can play, right? But it is very true, and you see guys come from the small schools like
I mean, shit. I always say I was a late bloomer. I think when I got the chat, by the time I got the chat, going into that summer, like right into my freshman year, I think I grew 2 inches and gained 20 pounds.
Wow. I would love that. Maybe not the 20 pounds, but 2 inches out of it.
I
could use a couple
like,
inches.
I went in like at 180.
In a lot of spots.
And like it was like, I mean, obviously they were like, you know, your college lifting shit is like different.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I mean, in high school at Oxford, bro, we had our own strength coach, dietitian and stuff. So we like actually we had programs.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I don't know where it comes from. Like I grew 2 inches, gained 20 pounds, and I still looked the same. They're like,
the Lord bless you on that one.
You know, I was like, oh, shoot. Pretty much my mom, she was like, the fuck did they feed you? And I was like,
horse.
Nothing. Like, this kind of happened overnight. I was like, I'm not
chocolate milk, baby.
Actually, bro, I don't fuck with milk. Like, that is a fun fact.
Yeah, well, like, I've drank milk my whole life, and I shut it down at 5'10" and a half. Well, I tell you, I was so pissed when I was, we work on the, really, get that back nice and straight. You gotta, in the combine,
they're going to chop you down.
And even at pro day, they get you, they put your heels together.
And toes up.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, because I knew like 6 foot was going to push. Like that was pushing him.
You?
Yeah.
No way, Slade.
I'm saying.
Shut the fuck up.
6
Hey, Jay, back me up. I know we went to 30 minutes. Slade can shut the fuck up on 6 foot.
Wicked.
I said that was going to be pushing it. I knew I wasn't going to hit it.
Wait, you were 5'10" and a half official?
Yes.
I might call cap on this.
Look it up. You paid him off.
Hey, paid his ass off.
You paid him off.
If I paid him off, that bitch would have said 5'11". I promise you that. Because I got up in the line and they measured me and I heard 5'10" and 5'8". I was like, God damn. And I was like, all right, whatever. Because I was hoping, I always told people 5'11". Because the guys,
You should have kind of.
I should have, but I used to have that poofy hair. I just cut my shit. I should have kept my hair.
That was gonna come through.
Yeah, no, they're gonna fucking.
Oh, yeah, they try to do everything they can to make it fucking short.
That's true. I don't know. I should have had somebody every day after working out just fucking put me on the stretch machine.
Get me chiropractor.
Yeah, get that. Yeah,
that
half an inch,
1/4 inch.
Yeah, that's all I needed. But when they said those, 3 numbers, I was.
No, they do people dirty.
Kidding.
They do people. You know what they gave Mac? They gave my brother 5'9" and 7/8". No. It was pro day. It was this dickhead. He's on the t-shirt now, so fuck the Broncos. It was a Broncos fucking Asian dude.
No, never mind. Oh, he's actually cool.
He's a fucking Broncos scout. I shit you not, Tay. My brother's out here. He's trying to get 5'11".
Yeah.
And,
about me.
And he goes 5'9", 7'8". He turns around and goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And at first I was like, yo, like, let's not piss off the Broncos scout on pro day,
Yeah.
And then I don't want to be telling his stories, but on the 3-cone, L, he was like, "You can't touch with this hand." And the combine was the week before, and he's like, "No, you can touch with this hand."
I remember
it's like, no, you can't. Yeah. You can't.
That's so
My brother ran 11 fucking 3-cones just to get his time that he wanted.
That's crazy.
That's
I will
insane.
say, man, like
you told me that story.
The scouts, they're dickheads when it comes to like programs and stuff like that. Like it is so funny.
Is it a power thing? Like, what is it?
I definitely think it's a power trip because like when you
Asian scout from the Broncos, that's a power thing. Bro.
Yeah.
Don't get reported to HR, bro.
And let's bring it to us, bro.
That's HR. He's the biggest DJ we got.
No, bro. But I'm just saying, like, obviously, because like I think it is because. I mean, you don't see that shit at certain schools, bro. Yeah. But like, they'll come to like a chat or something like that.
Fresno State, bro. They're like, "Fuck these motherfuckers."
They come like before they get their Bill Belichick. Sometimes you're like, "All right, bro. Like, shit, okay."
Yeah. Fuck me, right?
Yeah. But like,
that's ridiculous.
It's almost I don't know, bro. It's definitely a power trip, but it's hilarious though because you talk about like the whole height shit. Because you know what else that would get you on? It's the fucking vertical.
Oh,
yeah. You're trying to
hold on.
And they pull that shit out of socket just to get I'm like, bro, stop. Like, you dislocated my shoulder.
I killed that bitch.
Hey, I'm out here. like this.
Oh, I had a
42, and I'm like, yeah, bitch.
That was the one thing. Now they got me on the combine. The combine they got me. I jumped to 32, which was ass, right? But that was after 3 days. The combine's the hardest 3 days ever.
I'm 5'11" with 32 inch.
Just wait on it.
Boy.
So those three, you're an asshole. Those 3 days are brutal. And I'm thankful. It's a great experience being at the combine. One of my dreams, right? Just always, you grow up watching it. But man, you're there 3 days. You run on the last day, at the end of the day, but you're up and moving all the 2 days before. You get no sleep. Whether it's medical, whether it's interviewing with coaches and teams, it's brutal. Like it's a grind. Yes. And then you get out there and you have to perform at your highest level. And I think I'm a 4.5 guy, and I actually ran a 4.51 laser before the combine. So I'm like, oh, give me a week off. I could maybe get a
little adrenaline.
Yeah, high 4.4. No chance. 4.62.
Yeah.
And then they came back and got me with the official time 4.66. I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
But anyways,
beat you over for sure.
Pro day, yes. Yeah, no Vaseline me. Pro day, when they went to vertical, because I knew that was one thing I had to, because I didn't run the L drill or the shuttle because I was dead. I was after the drills, after the 40, and I was like, I need this. Yes, I need this to do well.
Right.
So I scratched a couple times, similar to your brother, and I just said, screw it, I'm going to do this at pro day. So I'm ready to go pro day. We get that vertical, and I had a separation, an AC joint. Now this one was junior year. This one was high school. This one's fine, but I got but I was going to touch my right. And I'm locked. I'm like here. I'm like, they're like trying. I'm like, I'm like kind of, all right, ooh, And I'm like, I got him. I get there, I jump like at 37. And like, I was like, I think I said, I jumped and I said, wake up! And I got back and they're like, oh, you moved your feet. Did it again, 36 and a half. I was like,
was there a PC who was like, yo, they're going to catch on to this shit right now?
Not really, because I just felt like maybe not played it off so well, but like literally, like even though I was locked, I mean, it is a huge difference. They were still really trying. I'm like,
yeah, but the difference should be in here and like here is the difference between a 34 and a 38.
Yeah, it is a huge difference. But I was juiced up. I think I screamed after the second one because they didn't count the first one, and I was pissed. Yeah. And like, so the rest of my pro day, my routes, I think I had coaches, like our strength coaches say like, hey, you just made some money today. Because I made diving catch, I spun the ball, and I was like, let's fucking go. I should have got up and kept running technically, but I was like close to the sideline. I was kind of out of bounds, and I ran like a post corner. Yeah, it's actually on my Instagram because Bam was out there videoing, so they posted it. And but everything else was clean. I think I had one drop, which is not what I wanted, but it was at the very end. It was like a corner curl and just patty cake the bitch. But ran a 4 flat, 4.01 5.10.5. So that was legit.
Moving.
Bro, I ran allegedly I ran a 7 flat cone. Okay. I ran my cone, I killed it. I think I went one, messed up, came back, and it was funny because the guy in front of me was struggling. I can't remember who it was, one of my teammates. He just couldn't get it. And then one of the scouts, who I kind of framed it at some point. I think he was a fan of my game, and I was like, he's like, Slade, show us how it's done. I'm like, oh, shit. All right. Don't blow it. Mess up the first one, boom, killed it. Like one of my best shuttles I've ever done. Clean, getting in and out of my brakes. So I come over and
I hate that you can't put the other hand down.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Because I like to stay low. I like to stay low. So
I went
you put
right.
the off hand down. I'm like,
I touched right, left. So I guess that's how my steps were. Mm-hmm. And I somehow friended the New England scout. Naturally, was trying to.
That was not my mistake.
Trying to get in that one. But also Bill had came down and met with me, Jameson, and Mechie too. So I think that same guy was with him when he came. And I feel like I'm pretty easy. I can get along with anybody. And,
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Shut the fuck
but anyways, I came over to him and I was like, "What you got me at?" He said 6, 7, 8. I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like that's all I needed. 6, 7, 6, 8. I'm good. Under
Right.
7's great, but if I'm in the 6, 7s, we're money.
Yeah.
Official comes back 7, and I'm like, "There's no way. How did he get this?" But they all take
Bro,
their own times. It don't
It's
matter.
such bullshit, bro.
Ridiculous.
It's funny because I was at my pro day. I was fucking nervous,
Yeah, of
but
course, no doubt.
for the vertical, they said I had a 32, so that's what got logged down. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, bro, like, I'm pretty sure I got higher than that.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. And we got a picture from another scout. My vertical that day was actually a 35.
So I've
So
heard.
they keep numbers
No,
to
no,
their
so I was
Dude,
gonna say-
that's crazy.
Like
So,
they do shit like that.
My no. So
Because they don't want that guy.
my brother. No. I think it's opposite. I think it's opposite. It's
You wanna
opposite.
keep-
They don't want everyone to know how good he did. So they
Yeah.
yell out some shit. So like,
Yep.
when Mac ran his
Hiding.
40, they yelled out 4.43, and my brother comes back hot.
Yeah.
'Cause
I was telling
Matt-
Slate
he was gonna run 4.2.
He might have ran a 4.2.
Yeah.
And he was training out in Florida. He was running like 4.31s, 4.30s, laser, like with all the dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was raining that day. Pissing rain. Bring the juice. Told the stadium, I said, I'm going to rent a 60-yard tent.
That's pretty badass.
Hey, he's pretty. Hey, he's balled in.
I fronted
No one's more balled in
$5,000
Fresno State than
just so my brother could run a 40-yard dash, not in the rain.
Hey, you're a real one.
Yeah.
You fucking say it again, Tay, goddammit.
Yeah.
So guess what? So now there's wind chill and all this bullshit. But the scout, as soon as he goes, 4.42, 4.44, and he's looking at me. I'm on the fucking sideline with his agent.
Right.
And they're like, yo, what? Like, what?
Yeah.
And he comes back to me, he goes, he's very cool, calm, collected. But this is supposed to be his thing. And he's like,
Right.
what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, and I'm talking to the
Mac's
Niners
really
scout.
calm, yeah,
I'm
he's-
talking to the Niners scout. Bro, it's 32 dudes on iPhones going like this.
Right. Or the stopwatch.
Or
Right.
stopwatch.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck are you guys? Are you professional stopwatchers or some bullshit?
Right.
Yeah.
You're about to depict, like, show what a guy's future is based off this.
Yes.
And you're
And
going to
it
yell
shouldn't
out
even
444.
matter.
And his agent's like, that's not right. There's no way that's
No,
right.
it's
There's no way he's that far off of what he's been doing.
Yeah.
He ended up running like 4.36, but like, and he
Still
was
moving.
and he was pissed. And
That
he
white
was
boy can
pissed.
run.
Pissed about it.
He can run.
But
Yeah.
no, he was fucking pissed
Hey,
about
talking
it.
about Dion.
But bro, like I do, but like
You know what I mean.
His agent says like they're gonna yell shit out on purpose to try to fuck with like, hey, we don't want that guy.
Right.
And email, they're texting their fucking GM.
We got a diamond in the rough, baby.
Yeah. They're thinking they struck fucking gold, but that shit
Right.
happens.
No,
bro.
it does, bro. It's always tell people, man. It's a fucking chess match out there, bro. Everybody think they can, get over. They want the next best thing without no one else knowing, but it's just impossible now. Like everybody knows, social media, the word social media, everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Out, so.
Tay, what's your most like? The business side of the game.
Yeah.
You've bounced around a few teams.
Yep.
Give the people some insight on like how people operate inside the buildings. What was it like?
Tell your story. Like,
Yeah,
tell how
because you've had a journey, bro, and that's some real shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
man.
If you need some tequila or Hennessy, I got it. No.
He's only had one water. We need a couple more.
Yeah, no,
Shit spiked.
Taste it, man.
It's a little
Now that you
salty.
mention it. No, I mean, shit, bro. So when I got to the Giants, man, undrafted, still didn't even think I was going to do a team. I was like, yeah, like, this is cool, bro. Like, I'm here. But, like, as time went, like, it actually was kind of like, put me in the middle of shit. Like, I was out there kind of, playing and training camp and, I was just out there just doing my thing. And I was just like, damn, like, kept coming to an end. I'm like, oh, I guess it's going to be like one of those things that,
I tried it.
Try
Hey,
it
it
out.
just didn't
Like,
work out. Right.
It's good. Like, it's a nice story. It's a feel-good story. Like, fuck it. Like, whatever. I'm gonna
Right.
go to grad school and be a PT or
Yeah.
some shit.
Check out LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically.
Hey, I'm on it. I'm in there.
Hey,
There's my LinkedIn profile right here.
Oh, yeah. But no, man, I mean, shit. Like, it's coming to an end, and in my hotel room, I'm like, I haven't heard nothing. Like, call out my dudes. I'm like, have you ever heard something? It's like, no, bro, I haven't heard anything. What the fuck's going on? So, and at that time, like I had a malstrained hammy. It's like the first time I ever had anything like soft tissue, and it was only because they fucking worked me to death.
Oh
Like, and back in the day, like guys nowadays don't know, but that fourth preseason game, that shit was like the Hunger Games.
So there used to
start
be
that bitch.
Wait, but there's only one team that plays 4 now, right?
Hall of Fame game. Hall of Fame game. If you do like the Hall of
game.
Fame game, but no, usually it should be 5 because you had your 4 plus the.
Right.
I'm telling you that back in the day, that fourth preseason game, all the vets they don't play.
No,
that shit is like
ain't touching that grass.
It is like a glorified
off
college
game.
game.
Yeah.
And when I say you're playing the whole game, I played all snaps on defense and all snaps on special teams.
You're gassed.
It's win or go home at that point.
At that point, coaches don't care about they make it dumbed down as it's elementary school like schematics.
It's like spring game in college.
They just want you to go around and like who's gonna fucking tap out first. And I tell you what, I was out there hurt.
Yes.
I had to make the fucking calls and go out there and run around. It was one point I made a great play on defense, 3rd down, 4th down, I'm jogging off the field. I said, hold on, Rick, where are you going?
You don't put on church?
He made one of these.
He's trying to hold the guy up and he's taking off. You got like fucking little Jimmy over there, he like gassed to go in. You like, fuck, bro. You can just see it in his eyes. He takes off and just running like, fuck.
Hit one of these.
You get the sideline coach like, hey man, that's your fucking guy, right? I'm like, coach, I thought you fucking start with me right now.
Yeah.
He just starts laughing. I'm like, he's like, I don't give a fuck. This special team, I don't give a fuck about defense. I said, coach, I hadn't left the field yet. Like, please.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is what the 4th preseason game is all about. And I'm just, fuck. So I was after the game, I'm talking to the coaches and shit. And I'm like, coach, appreciate the opportunity. All this different stuff. He's like, the fuck you, what are you talking about? I'll see you Monday. And I was like, huh? He's like,
you didn't think about it.
I didn't even think about it. So yeah, man. So we back in the hotel room and we trying to figure this shit out. So the deadline pops, happen. I'm like, all right, what's going on?
Yeah, it's weird they don't call you.
I was so nervous. I took a nap. I turned my phone off. Like I didn't want because everybody started blowing me up, and I'm like,
shower.
I'm like, fuck, bro. I wake up. I get on Instagram. It's like 53-man roster announced. And I see my name, and that's how I found out I made the team.
You found out on IG.
Fucking Instagram, bro. It was the wildest shit.
I hate that.
By yourself?
By myself?
In a hotel room?
In a hotel room.
What?
I called my mom the first, and she's like, hey, she's like, what happened? Like, are you okay? And I'm like, I made it. She's like,
I'm an NFL player, Mom.
Oh, fuck. You did? And I can see here my boys down the hallway, bro. They screaming, like, let's go.
She called auntie everybody.
Bro,
she called everybody at a point.
That year, the Giants only had 5 draft picks. So we had a shit ton of, undrafted guys.
Right.
And I'll probably say, 8 to 10, undrafted guys end up making, it was a
wow.
bunch. And we were all like, let's fucking go. And, man, throughout that year, all of us ended up playing. It was fun. It was really fun. For me, I stayed down the street from, he's my OG. I love him to death, Alec Ogletree.
Okay.
And
I've interviewed Alec.
Yeah, I love Tree, man. He's a great guy, great family, man. And he instilled so much wisdom in me early on that, it really helped me. I will say, being in New York, I had some really good, vets that helped me. And that's
an important deal.
I credit them today, while I'm still here. And, the game and, the tips that they've given me, I've been able to kind of, relay those back to, rooks and, younger guys, that I come across. But, yeah, man, I didn't even have a car. I would ride with him back and forth. And, as the season goes on, at this point, I just started, I started that senior year. And I'm like, fuck, I got that taste. I want to play. I'm like, man, I can play. I'm telling him, I'm mad. I want to play. They ain't let me play. I'm tired of special team shit. And I kid you not, bro.
In that 5.
It was probably
L fucking.
It was crazy because it was our Monday night game against Atlanta, and we get in there leading up to that, and you got your name up there, you got your packages and different shit, and I look up and I see my name, and I was like,
does that mean I'm in the rotation?
I was like, hey, is that a typo? What's going on? It's like, no, get ready. You got some snaps coming up on defense. I was like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, that's all you have to say. And of course, Atlanta, being from Alabama, grew up in Oxford, that's about an hour and 15. I have family throughout Atlanta. That was pretty much home. So I'm fucking
home
gassed.
game.
I'm like, dude, my whole family was coming out. So the first game that they got a chance to see, I played on defense.
That's a little right there. That's awesome.
And it was fire, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I go out there warming up, I'm already geeked, and I look across the field, bro. You see, all I remember was seeing Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley run routes.
You watched,
and I was just watching. I was like, That's the fuck. These cats moving.
Yeah. Hey,
This
them
motherfucker
boys-
like
hey,
That's Julio
hey,
right there.
them two dudes. Them two dudes are just a different breed. You know what's crazy? I've just finished up with a quarterback camp, and I was with the receivers.
Right.
And all the receivers, a bunch of young guys. I was like, fellas, what do y'all think Julio Jones average per route, miles per hour? I mean, 18, 20, it's like 14 miles an hour. I think I learned that when I was with Joyce with Tony Valani. He told us that, which is crazy, but it's his drive, the way he runs.
It's the setup.
And he's obviously 6'4", 6'5". He looks like Tarzan. So like,
yeah, man, it is.
that coming at you 14 miles an hour, it looks 22. Like, you're like, oh shit. And,
No, man.
and him and see Red, they get the knees
move,
up.
They move so efficient, man. And that's what like I've learned like with so much too, like early on. Like no matter if it's a receiver or a DB, that like guys move so efficient and like there's no wasted movement whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like as a young guy, like that's the biggest thing you have to learn is just how can like you don't gotta go full speed all the time to get there.
Right.
No.
Smooth as
The
fast.
mentals.
That's
is
one
there.
thing.
Man.
Like
that's what it is.
when people ask me, or I'm sure you get it all the time, it's what's the difference between college and NFL? I'm like, are guys bigger? Are they faster? I'm like, no. Like I'll go against dudes every day. They're not any bigger, not any faster. They're smarter.
Smarter,
They're more
smart.
instinctive. So it looks faster because you're reacting faster.
Mm-hmm.
When you react faster, you get to the ball faster, or you make a play faster, whatever it is. So bring that all together. It is technically faster. The game speeds up, but it's not because they're more athletic or they are faster. If you timed them or they're just bigger dudes. No, it's all. There's a reason they're here.
Shit, oftentimes guys are slower, bro. Like I mean, like
Bro, look at fucking Keenan Allen.
Yeah,
Keenan Allen.
Kelsey runs slow routes.
Everyone bitches Keenan Allen. Oh, what do you run? 4.6? 4.6 guy?
he was a 4.6.
Jarvis Landry was a slow guy.
Hey,
Juice.
Keenan Allen. I'm sorry. I don't care fuck how old he is.
Nasty.
Don't out of everyone in the league. Don't act like that motherfucker's not top 10 in routes today.
100%.
Today.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nasty.
I'm passionate about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, Cooper Cup's not a fast guy. Cooper Cup's 4'6" guy.
Triple Crown.
Come on, man.
Nah, don't disrespect Coop, baby.
No, I'm just saying
Throw
he's
a
not
white boy lob here, baby. That boy got some breakover speed.
he's not a speed
He's
guy.
not getting
He's
caught
not
on a
Tyreek
slant.
Hill.
He's not okay.
Well,
Tyreek Hill's about to beat the gold medal champion a fucking 100-yard dash.
My list wouldn't end in there. Even Jamar Chase is a speed guy. He never ran the 40 because of COVID. Judy's fast. Jameson Williams fast. Like all these guys.
I think the Bama receivers are much faster than the LSU receivers. Yes.
Well, at least
Is that a hot take? Is that a hot take? Is that a hot
Jameson
take?
is. I don't know. Jamar's up there, but
He
so
has
him,
great
Judy, and Ruggs didn't even get to run the 40.
Bro,
No, Ruggs ran it.
Jamar last year caught an under.
A lot.
I broke that bitch for like 80.
Bro, yeah,
and I was
yeah,
watching it
bro.
with my brother. And I'm like,
Powerful, man.
did this motherfucker just score?
Yeah. I lied. The Judy and Ruggs did run. I think Jamar just sat it out. But the guys that played 2020, like Smitty, Waddle, some of those guys in that class, because of COVID, they didn't get to run. And then they were kind of banged up too, so they didn't run at Pro Day.
Right.
So Smitty's not a speed guy, but I can guarantee he runs a 4.4.
There's some fat.
He's just so
No. There's more than that.
You think he runs a 4.3?
Smitty? Yes.
I think he
He's
runs
a 4.38
I think
guy.
he's a fast 200. I ran 80s. with
See,
him.
I'm a 400 man myself.
He can slide. Like his long, like, dude, he runs like a deer. But I don't know if it's like, dude, I love Smitty to death. He's one of my favorite teammates. And I love all my teammates, but he's one of the best dudes I've been around. If he runs a 4.3, he runs a 4.3. I just feel like he's just so technically sound. It
To
makes up
your
for
point,
lack of seconds.
game speed, like I have a dude who I played with,
Right.
played in the league for 7 years. Game speed and
So it is.
NFL combine speed or track speed,
Yeah.
totally fucking.
Yes.
I think Mike Evans is an advocate too. Mike Evans, motherfucker's top 10 in the league receiver.
Every year.
Don't even doubt it. How many years has it already gone 1,000?
Shit.
8?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I mean, every year.
People like to knock that.
8?
I'm like, that's
Doesn't matter who the
impressive.
fuck quarterback is.
Right.
Yes, he's had Fitz. Yes, he's had Jameis. Yes, he's had Brady. Yes, he's had Baker. Like,
True
doesn't
professional.
fucking matter. Like, you go and you do that shit.
Nah, facts.
I love that shit.
So change the subject. Now it's some of your stories are starting to click with me, Tay. Now you tell
Tay, I'm
these
not gonna
young-
lie. Can I voice something real quick?
Yeah.
I wish Tay was drinking, but it's fine. I'm not gonna get mad about it. I'm not
Well,
gonna.
trust
I said,
me, he does.
We gotta drink for him. We gotta drink for him.
That's
Man,
fine.
You know, it's been a
Me and Tay we've been drawn together. And
You guys know
there's
what
no
happened, man. Y'all know what happened at weddings, bro. It's open
Yeah.
bar and stuff like that.
Tay, you know Michael Walker, right?
Yeah, I know Mike.
You know he's one of my best friends, right?
I know.
So the reason Michael Walker operates the same way he does is because I'm an influence in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can imagine the product of this.
I
Yeah,
believe
It's a
it.
small
he's
baby.
a different animal. But
Mike
no,
is-
so some of the stories I remember, and you can tell these days, and I thought this was cool because, like, you know, whatever, is we Odell and Saquon, right? Couple of little spots y'all hit downtown New York. And we used to
Slade's-
get busy.
Slade's trying to go viral right now.
No. Hey, we did
Hey,
anything said on here, but you don't have to, obviously. But that's some of the stories I remember you telling me, other than, like, you know, you going from this team to that team. Because I was like, that's cool as shit.
I mean, shit, bro. I mean, during that time, I mean, obviously, you in New York. I mean, you got old me and say was in the same, you know, rookie class. The city was hot. Like,
Yeah.
it was
The
booming.
block's hot.
Oh yeah, like I mean, it was. You know, if you were out,
Who's the quarterback at this time?
Oh, Eli Manning.
You like,
You're still in the
there.
prime.
No,
Not prime. You're
Like-
still an Eli Manning.
was this
Yeah.
16 or 17?
No, this was 18,
Okay.
19. But like, no, man, like the city was fun and stuff. I mean, coming from Chat,
Big
New
change.
York, it was a big change. And like,
100%.
you know, I'm seeing these guys like, I mean, shit. Like for instance, like now I love fashion. I like dressing up. I like doing shit like that. But at first, like, I mean, I'll come in just like with shorts and he's fucking coming in. You think it's a game day already? Just how they're dressed. I'm like, yeah,
Fit wise.
Yeah, fit wise, very expressive, like very like, you know, explain them to a T. And I was like, bro, like I like that. Like that's something I want to do. So like that's something that, you know, I picked up.
Yeah.
But like when stores are going out, we'll keep those private. But just know time
I
was
love
had, man. And like,
Oh, yeah.
it was good, man. It's definitely memories that
It's good for the boys to be bopping.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
good for the
like,
boys
bro,
to be
like
bopping.
it made us close. Like I always said, like we were a close team. Like and you
Mhm.
know the record may not have shown it, but like man, we were supposed to be a lot better than what we were.
Yeah.
But there was injuries and just things just
Yeah.
weren't clicking, you know, certain ways. But no, man, New York, you know, was a fun time in my life, and then I got shipped to Cleveland, basically.
Yeah.
Culture shock.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's fast forward. I mean,
Well,
what you
I
got?
I wanted to dabble on this before we wrap it up. So, like, you've been hit with injury bug.
Yeah.
Take me through, you know, in the injury bug, like, people don't understand, like, okay, it's shitty that you're out.
Yeah.
But more than that, it's shitty that some other dude's taking your reps. Some
Right.
other dude's taking your position.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever it might be on the depth chart, whatever the fuck it might be. And, like, it's a game of numbers.
Yep.
What has been a backbone, a staple in your mentals going through those hard times?
For one, you know, obviously, the Lord is saying, like, of course, my faith is very big for me.
Mhm.
That's something I grew up in. So that alone has helped me to kind of lean back on that. And I always say that football is something that I do. It's not who I am.
I like that. It's a bar.
So
It's good.
that alone, man, is just like control what you can control.
Always.
And just, you know, tips and stuff from, you know, that I learned from other guys is at the end of the day, like, you're going to get, like, a dog is going to find his way out. So
Mhm.
I just, you know, I pray, you know, I leave it up to God, and, you know, what's meant to happen is going to happen. Like, what is destined for me, no one on this earth can take away from me.
Yep.
The only person that can do that is God.
Yeah. But he would never take anything
He
away
would
from
never-
it.
that
He'd
wasn't
do it
it.
for a
Right.
reason.
Right.
Right.
And I always say that, you know, it's not always, like, I always look at things as a redirection
Uh-huh.
from him, and it's just like, well, maybe this is something that I needed to, like, go through or kind of figure out. Like, I may have some other areas in my life that if I was playing, I wouldn't be able to kind of give it my full focus, or all of this is going on, I won't be able to give my full focus in football now and really have to leave.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things, man. And then when it comes down to the injuries, like, you know, I mean, Slaking said, like, I'm one of the hardest where, like, I do, like,
Mhm.
I train like crazy. I'm in a locker room, training room, injury prevent. I'm doing everything I need to do.
Right.
And I just always had kind of like freak accidents kind of happen.
Yeah.
With the, you know, with the foot, maybe the knee. Like, it's just, you know.
Shit happens.
Yeah, it does happen. And what I'm going to do, I can either feel sorry for myself and, you know, go through the motion, or be like, you know what, this is what it is. This is the season that I'm in, and how can I, you know, approach this and give it my all. So
What's next, right?
I think, like, you hit it on the head where, like, all you can do is control the controllable.
right.
If you're going every day, you're doing rehab before practice,
Yep.
hitting the ice tub, hitting the sauna, hitting the moon boots, whatever the fuck it is, getting
Mhm.
needles, all this shit. Like, you're doing what you can do. You go in, you're doing whatever it is to strengthen that hamstring, strengthen that knee, strengthen that foot, do the fucking little rice thing and all that shit. Like you're doing everything, bro.
You gotta
But, like,
all kind of
at the end of the
step
day, like if you know you could go to bed at night knowing I did everything I could today to get better, well, you're gonna sleep.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Life
That's
goes
life.
on, man. Like,
Yeah.
it is. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, shit, bro. I'm going into year 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's crazy,
Pumped.
right? Yeah.
oh, yeah. Man.
Super vet.
Boys call me yes, sir, and I'm like, hold on, watch out.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, bro, like, you know, when you think about it, and I think that's something that a lot of guys kind of just, you know, misconstrued is football has been a part of our lives like all the way up until this point.
Right.
But when you take that and put it across the time of your whole life, man, it's only just so smart. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's so much more to life than football.
100%.
Always.
And I think, you know, a lot of guys don't discover themselves, you know, outside of football.
Right.
And I think
Yeah.
so whenever anything happens or that, you know, it's actually over with, guys struggle.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
Like that's for me, like I've always like I mean shit, I'm a nerd, bro. Like school, I loved it. Like,
Yeah.
I was always top of the class, like absolutely not top dean's list, all that shit. Like I
Good.
loved it. Like hell, if I wasn't doing this, I'd say I was gonna go be an orthopedic surgeon.
Wow.
Like
Is it life after ball? Is that still in the cards?
I'm damn, that's 13 years of school. Bro.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
doing
that.
shit. But
Yeah.
no, I'll do leaning towards getting a master's in sports psychology.
Hell yeah.
You know, trying to figure out some other stuff and you know shit like that. But no, man, like just finding out who I am outside of ball has helped me within ball because it's
Right.
like, bro, this is not who I am.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
it's just something I do. It's something that I love.
It's a
a
game.
passion.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Allows you to play
at the end of the day, like I mean, shit, you can play your best ball. Like there's guys on the street that's not on the team right now that are ballers, and maybe not. You know, they just not haven't got signed. It's
Yeah.
just it's out of their control.
Yeah.
And the moment I think guys kind of realize that and separate the business from, because that's really why guys don't make it. It's because the mental factor from the playbooks and like play
Absolutely.
speed, but it's the upstairs, like the little shit, like you know maybe it's like like you know this guy's a little cheaper, like he may not be as good, but
It
he's
is a
probably, like,
business.
great. It is, and it's just
Yeah.
like I don't think guys like that really fuck with guys, and I've seen a lot of young guys that had a lot of potential, you know, get their way out the league because they couldn't separate the two,
Right.
and that's the two biggest things, man. Like
Yeah.
you can figure those things out, shit, man. Like you just roll with the punches and you just keep swinging.
Yeah.
So.
No doubt.
Tay, I appreciate you coming on, bring the juice, bro. Seriously,
man,
this has been
appreciate y'all
fire
having me,
today. Follow Tay on the IG. Follow his journey.
Yes,
And if you
sir.
become any sort of business from a sports psychology perspective, we'll always support it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So-
man. Whoop y'all ass in shape.
Good shit, man. Appreciate you.